Hello students, now today we are starting our next chapter taken in organic portion is General Organic Chemistry Part 2. Basically Part 1 Part 2 are not separately given in any book, especially when you go through. I just given the chapter myself for your convenience to study in two parts. One part we discussed earlier, it was dealing with the purification and characterization of organic compounds. Like first we have taken different method of purification of organic compounds, and then we have taken the qualitative analysis where we take testing of different elements, whether the organic compound can have which all elements, their identification test we discuss. Next we have discussed about your percentage composition of different elements in organic compounds. On that area one question is almost every year given in your all examination, all entrance directly. Question can be theoretical, question can be numerical, more commonly given in JEE Main, Advanced or NEET or AIIMS. So that we discuss. That is basically also part of NCERT, but this part is not given NCERT at all thoroughly. They just given only terms, introduction, definitions only. That's all. But for understanding chemistry properly, this is the basis of the entire organic chemistry. आपका ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री सबको अच्छे समझना है तो आपके दो चैप्टर हैं केमिस्ट्री के अंदर. आपका ऑर्गेनिक में एक टॉपिक है जनरल ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री, आई विल टेक पार्ट 2 नाउ, एंड वन टॉपिक इज आइसोमेरिज्म. ये दो चैप्टर जितने आपको अच्छे से क्लियर होंगे उतना आपको रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म और रिएक्शन का लॉजिक कैसे हो रहा है, क्यों हो रहा है, ये आपको अच्छे से क्लियर हो पाएंगे. उसके बाद यू कैन थिंक ऑन न्यू काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस इजीली. तो in this chapter what now we will study this chapter. I will study in basically two parts. In two parts, one part can be taken here, your effects or electronic displacements. One part can be taken your effects, or you can call them electronic displacement. And in this effect or electronic displacement we will study about here effect taken like inductive effect, then you can take resonance effect, then you take resonance also called mesomeric effect. Next we take hyperconjugation effect, and then you can take electromeric effect. Now effect means basically we are discussing here about the shifting of electrons, electron displacement. So when you take inductive effect, it involves shifting or displacement of sigma electrons. Resonance involves pi electrons. Hyperconjugation involves sigma and pi both electrons, and in electromeric effect they involve pi electrons. So you may have asked, you can ask this point, why, what is resonance in electromeric effect in difference wise? You can remember first three effects, they are permanent in nature, and last effect is temporary. We will explain how the effects are operating. For the effects what are the conditions, and for different effect what are the applications. That we study here. Along with that, in between I will also cover one topic, tautomerism. Actually when we study the applications of inductive and resonance effect combinedly, we will get one topic, the compound's acidic strength or the basic strength. So when we take especially for the compound acidic strength, tautomerism will be a part, or it can help us in understanding in several compounds acidic strength effectively. So tautomerism will also be covered in the given portion. Tautomerism normally can be later on taken isomerism, but I will not teach this tautomerism in isomerism. We will cover tautomerism entirely here itself. It is one separate topic you can take here along with the given effects, because it is helping in deciding the order of acidic strength of compounds. Then second part can be taken here, reaction intermediates, or can take reactive या reaction intermediates. In this intermediates we can have your carbocations, carbanions, carbenes, nitrines, areniniamines and arines. So about the reaction intermediate, we can have this study of this carbocations, carbanions, carbenes, nitrines, areniniamines and arines. About we will study in this effect here, that in this intermediate, their formation, and mainly we will focus on stability part. We will focus mainly on the stability of different intermediates, because when we study reaction mechanism or reactions, the reaction proceed via more stable intermediates. So we will study about the intermediates mainly, their stability order, formation, structures. About that we will study here in the given topic, reaction intermediates. In this case, I have taken one term, areniniamines. So on the areniniamines basis, we will cover one topic like aromatic, non-aromatic, anti-aromatic, ions or molecules, classification and identification. Okay, the aromatic means when we have compounds are cyclic, having pi bonds, can be taken three categories: aromatic, non-aromatic and anti-aromatic. यहाँ पे भी क्वेश्चन बहुत कॉमन एग्जाम में पूछते हैं कि इन द फॉलोइंग ions or molecules select which is aromatic or anti-aromatic or non-aromatic on this point basis question. Okay, so in the given chapter basically this is forming the base of the entire organic chemistry, because in effects के बिना आपका काम कहीं नहीं चलेगा पूरा ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री के अंदर. इसलिए बहुत जरूरी है कि आपको इफेक्ट्स अच्छे से क्लियर होना जरूरी है इसमें, कि आपको जो भी इफेक्ट्स हैं अच्छे से समझ उनको है इफेक्ट्स क्या क्या थे, और यहाँ पर ये इनका स्ट्रक्चर और इसका मेनली हम पढ़ेंगे स्टेबिलिटी ऑर्डर. यहाँ पर पढ़ेंगे कंडीशंस कब होते हैं, इनका क्या इम्प्लीकेशन आएगा, क्या इसका इम्पैक्ट आएगा और इसका एप्लीकेशन क्या आएंगे. यहाँ पर एप्लीकेशंस मेनली वी स्टडी अबाउट एसिडिक एंड बेसिक स्ट्रेंथ, all the organic compounds acidic and basic strength, which we will be discussing later on, which normally are given in books chapter wise. We will study here itself, like phenols, carboxylic acids, nitrogen compounds, acidic or basic strength. We will cover entirely in the under the heading applications of the given effects. Okay, so that later on we will not study the separate acidic and basic nature of compounds chapter wise. But reaction mechanisms, we will be discussing chapter wise, because if I cover the mechanism part here, then we have several reactions which are normally left out. So it is better for your understanding as well कि चैप्टर आपके होने चाहिए, like 11th का चैप्टर में जितने reactions हैं उनका mechanism आप पढ़ेंगे 11th क्लास में, और जो आपका चैप्टर क्लास 12th में है उनका सिलेबस के अंदर जितने reactions हैं उनका mechanisms आपको पढ़ेंगे 12th के portions में है. तो आपको mechanisms के बारे में सारे पढ़ेंगे चैप्टर वाइज. आई नॉट टीच मैकेनिज्म बिकॉज दिस चैप्टर नॉर्मली कैन बी टॉट बाय सम पीपल कि पूरा मैकेनिज्म यहाँ पढ़ाते हैं फिर आगे कम बचता है, ऐसा नहीं करेंगे हम लोग. हम जाएंगे चैप्टर वाइज. ठीक है, एक आपका पॉइंट हुआ, चैप्टर वाइज पढ़ेंगे मैकेनिज्म्स को, और इसमें हम आपको बेसिक दे देंगे, इसमें बेसिक इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ टाइप्स ऑफ रिएक्शंस, बिकॉज सम टाइम यू मे गेट क्वेश्चंस इन टाइप्स ऑफ रिएक्शंस. दैट्स इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट without mechanisms, because when they study mechanisms they involve lot of things like effect of solvent, strength of nucleophiles, conditions, structure of substrates, उसका और सारे देखना पड़ते हैं फैक्टर्स को यहाँ पर. ठीक है, तो लेट अस स्टार्ट फर्स्ट ईयर इफेक्ट्स. इफेक्ट्स में आपको पढ़ना है इसका कंडीशंस और इसका एप्लीकेशंस, और इसमें आपको देखना है इनका जो है मेनली के इफेक्ट का मीनिंग क्या है. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट वी स्टार्ट हियर इफेक्ट्स. In the effect, first we will take a inductive effect. Now let us take our first effect taken, inductive effect. What is inductive effect? You can write definition first, then I will explain to you. Write down. It is displacement, yeah, permanent shifting. It is permanent shifting or displacement of sigma electrons along the carbon chain due to presence of some group or atom, you can take polar group. The group is polar group. So in the carbon chain we can have polar group or polar atoms. Then due to that polar group or atom, the carbon chain involve shifting of sigma electrons in the carbon chain. That effect is called as, we can say, inductive effect. It is called as inductive effect. देखिए इसमें if I explain this example to you, by suppose taken carbon chain. If I take in carbon chain, I have one hydrogen atom at the terminal position. Now, if I replace this hydrogen atom by, let's say, chlorine atom, in the carbon chain we replace one of the hydrogen atom by different group or atom, polar group you can take here, or which is not same as carbon. So what happens actually in this case, that in the carbon chain they have shifting of sigma electrons. एक simple point है, if you can just recall the topic periodic properties. If you take in CCl bond, compared to carbon, chlorine is more electronegative. Compared to carbon, chlorine atom is more electronegative. So what happens, the bonding electron pair will be more close to chlorine. In the bond pair, the bonding electron pair is more close to chlorine. So what happens, the chlorine atom become electron rich. This bonding electron pair is shifting towards chlorine atom. So chlorine atom is electron rich. When chlorine atom become electron rich, it have delta minus charge, and then on the carbon they induce delta positive charge. So the CCl bond, when we study here, that compared to carbon, chlorine atom is more electronegative. It have delta minus charge because of shifting of sigma electrons to chlorine side. In the bond CCl bond, chlorine atom become more electron rich, so chlorine have delta minus charge, and on the carbon they induce then delta positive charge. Now when you see this next bond here, in CC bond now, because of this carbon acquiring delta plus charge, it become electron deficient. Because of this chlorine atom, carbon atom here become electron deficient or have delta plus charge. So what happen, in this bond the electron shifting is slightly towards carbon atom, so on the next carbon they induce delta plus charge, and for same reason in next position also they can induce some delta plus charge in the next position also, or you can think of here. So what happens, this kind of shifting of sigma electrons, it is very low. This kind of shifting of sigma electrons in the carbon chain is called as inductive effect. क्या लिखा definition? It is permanent shifting or polarization, shifting or displacement of sigma electron. What is meaning of sigma electrons? The electrons forming sigma bonds are called as sigma electrons. What are pi electrons? The electrons which form pi bonds, or the lone pair which is capable to form pi bond will be called pi electrons. तो यहाँ पर क्या है, सारे sigma bonds यहाँ पे दिए हुए हैं. इन sigma bond में electron shifting आपका हो रहा है. तो this kind of shifting of sigma electrons in the carbon chain because of this chlorine atom is called as inductive effect. Now this effect we can take here is distance dependent. If I take carbon on atoms, numbering is done 1, 2, 3, 4. This effect is distance dependent. It is, in short, is called as eye effect. We can take this eye effect is distance dependent and decrease with increase in distance from the group which cause this effect. Effect is distance dependent and decrease with increase in distance from the group which cause this effect. So that is inductive effect. Eye effect is distance dependent and decrease with increase in distance from the group which cause this effect. after carbon number 2 effect is negligible, and after carbon 3 effect is practically absent. मीन्स यहाँ पर इफेक्ट प्रोमिनेंट होगा, यहाँ पे कुछ होगा, यहाँ पे बहुत कम होता है, और यहाँ पे क्या होता है नेग्लिजिबल. मीन्स दिस इफेक्ट बिकम negligible after second carbon, like carbon number 2, and practically absent after third carbon. After carbon number 3 effect is practically absent, meaning what, if we take charge in magnitude, delta plus is highest, then delta delta plus, then delta 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 plus, and then delta 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 plus, it is practically zero. So meaning what here, this inductive effect is distance dependent. It decrease when the distance from the group which cause this effect increases. Distance is more, effect become less. हमने क्या बोला, effect is distance dependent and decrease with increase in distance from the group which cause this effect. Like after chlorine, like chlorine is causing this shifting of sigma electrons. आप देखो ना पहले केस में यहाँ पे H था, कुछ नहीं था उसमें, shifting of sigma electrons कहीं पे नहीं थे. बट यहाँ पे क्या है, बिकॉज ऑफ क्लोरीन एटम द शिफ्टिंग ऑफ सिग्मा इलेक्ट्रॉन इज देयर, दैट ओनली कॉल्ड इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. डिस्टेंस बढ़ेगा, इफेक्ट कम होगा. कार्बन 2 के बाद इफेक्ट क्या होता है, नेग्लिजिबल होता है, एंड आफ्टर कार्बन 3 इफेक्ट इज प्रैक्टिकली एब्सेंट. दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. नाउ इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट कैन बी टेकन टू टाइप. वन, इट कैन बी इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटिंग नेचर, इलेक्ट्रॉन रिपेलिंग नेचर, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज पॉजिटिव आई इफेक्ट, एंड वन कैन बी इलेक्ट्रॉन withdrawing nature, then it is called as negative eye effect. Let's introduce this inductive effect is taken of two types. One is called as plus eye effect, in short plus eye means inductive, plus eye effect, and second is called as negative eye effect. plus eye का meaning यहाँ पर क्या होता है, plus I means it is electron donating, electron repelling nature. Electron donating group or electron donating nature, electron repelling nature is taken as plus I effect group. And what is negative I means, it is electron withdrawing group, electron withdrawing group, electron donating group and electron withdrawing group. Electron donating group, EDG we can write in short, it is electron withdrawing group. Donating in the sense only for repulsion part, not electron transfer. So how the group is categorized in two types. देखिए normally हम क्या बोलते हैं, the group which is more electronegative than carbon, they will have negative eye effect, and the group which are less electronegative than carbon atom, they will have plus eye effect. So even though we can take the criteria of the negative eye effect, criteria of the atom's electronegativity for the strength, but the categorization is done here in comparison to hydrogen atom. If the group, we can take here the properties taken here, if this electron donating groups or this plus eye effect group, they have lower electron affinity than hydrogen. As a base taken, low electron affinity than hydrogen, then the group will have plus eye effect, and the negative eye means they have high electron affinity than hydrogen. Such groups will be having negative eye effect. Means it is tendency only कि the group can be categorized in this category or this category. The basis can be taken the hydrogen's electron affinity. If the group is having lower electron affinity than hydrogen, plus I, more, then it is having negative eye effect here. But remember the strength. Strength means which group have more electron donating power or electron repelling power or more electron withdrawing power has nothing to do with the property electron affinity. That depend upon the group electronegativity. Like we know chlorine is having highest electron affinity, but among halogens fluorine will have maximum electron withdrawing power among halogens. So we can take here that is only basis here. So it is one point that even though the criteria is taken of electron affinity for the group to categorize in plus I effect or negative I effect group, but the strength of negative I or plus I, it depends on electronegativity. That the group we can take here a difference of on the electronegativity difference. The strength will depend on this factor here. So let us take some groups which are having negative I or plus I effect. Now we have taken a list of different groups which are having plus I effect or negative I effect. First we take the group having plus I effect. Plus I का meaning क्या है? Electron repelling nature. Plus I in this case indicate electron repelling nature of the groups. So we have in this case O negative have highest electron repelling group in the given groups taken here. Then we have COO minus. Okay, whenever group have negative charge, they have electron repelling nature because they become electron rich. When the electron rich, the tendency will be more to repel electrons. So basically it is simply meaning you can take here electron repelling nature is meaning of simple meaning of plus I effect. And negative I का meaning क्या होगा? Electron withdrawing nature. Electron withdrawing nature. Repelling is plus I, attracting or withdrawing is negative I. So in this case you can take first O minus, then you have COO minus. In COO minus you can take structure wise of COO minus. O have minus charge but for resonance. So what happens by resonance? That each O will have average charge decrease. By resonance, oxygen have lower average electron density, so the electron repelling tendency become lower compared to O minus. यहाँ पे क्या है? No resonance possible. O have full minus charge, so full negative charge on oxygen will make them to have more electron repelling nature as compared to COO minus. Then we have R3C. It is tertiary alkyl group. It is secondary alkyl group. It is primary alkyl group. It is methyl and then deuterium. If it is taken this inductive effect, it is additive in nature. You can remember this I effect is additive. Additive means if we can have 2 or 3 groups which are exhibiting this inductive effect in same position, then what happens? It will add up. Like in this case in R3C, you have 3 carbon alkyl group electron repelling nature. To same carbon, so group will have as a whole higher electron repelling nature. Hydrogen में हम कुछ नहीं मानते हैं. Hydrogen doesn't have plus I or negative I effect. So we take the basis of hydrogen's electron affinity, but strength on the net withdrawn or repelling nature. इसमें क्या है? 2 alkyl groups, so they have comparatively less electron repelling nature than tertiary alkyl group. In secondary alkyl group, secondary carbon is free, so 2 alkyl group give electron to same position. So compared to tertiary, they have less electron repelling nature. Then it is second primary alkyl group will have lower electron repelling nature than this one. Even CH3 का सबसे कम होगा among alkyl groups, and then deuterium, hydrogen's isotope. So we can take that the meaning here. This inductive effect is additive in nature, and remember, inductive effect is always relative. It is not absolute. Means क्या होता है? In some cases the one group is showing negative I, in some other case the same group can also show plus I effect. आपको समझाऊंगा एग्जांपल लेके आगे. But you can take it is only compared to hydrogen atom that the group is categorized in these 2 types here. अगला आते हैं negative I effect के ऊपर. The group having negative I effect or electron withdrawing nature. तो Nr3 plus is having highest negative I. Then Sr2 plus sulfur, R is alkyl group, NH3 plus nitro, SO2 Ar, Cn, SO2 Ar, COOH, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Halogens बहुत simple है. OR, COOR, OR, COR, SH, SR, OH, alkynes, aromatic group, ARS, aryl group, alkene carbons and hydrogen। अब बहुत बड़ा सीरीज हो जाएगा, तो आप इसमें एटलीस्ट ट्राई करो याद करने का नाइट्रो ग्रुप का, NR3+ का, और ये सीरीज एटलीस्ट आपको इतना याद करना कंपल्सरी है। यहाँ पे नाइट CN को अपना और ऐड कर लीजिए, तो ये आपको ग्रुप कम से कम जानना जरूरी है। बाकी तो आपका सिंपल है, बाय कॉमन लॉजिक यू कैन टेल इन सेवरल अदर केसेस, क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा ग्रुप दिख रहे हैं आपको हैं, तो यू मे बी कंफ्यूज सब कितने याद कर पाएंगे इसमें से, कोई भूल गया तो। नॉर्मली क्या होता है एग्जाम में, ऐसा नहीं है कि दे विल आस्क यू द ऑर्डर कि इसमें इसका ज्यादा है किसका ज्यादा, एग्जैक्टली होता है। आपको इसको यूज करना है इन डिसाइडिंग द कंपाउंड एसिडिक एंड बेसिक स्ट्रेंथ। आपको वहां पे क्लियर होना चाहिए कि किसका ज्यादा था या कंबाइंड किसका ज्यादा होगा, एडिटिव को देखना पड़ेगा इसमें, और फैक्टर क्या है, बिकॉज इंडक्टिव फैक्टर इज ओनली वन फैक्टर। व्हेन वी टेक द कंपाउंड एसिडिक और बेसिक स्ट्रेंथ, वी कैन यूज टू सम एक्सटेंट इन सम केसेस इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट, बट रेजोनेंस इज प्लेइंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल। तो आपको समझाएंगे इसमें, ये ग्रुप का नेगेटिव आई का ऑर्डर दिया है, ये ग्रुप का दिया है ऑर्डर ऑफ प्लस आई इफेक्ट। सिंपल ध्यान रखो, अगर किसी भी एटम पे माइनस चार्ज होगा तो उसका प्लस आई इफेक्ट होता है, चार्ज प्लस होगा तो उसका क्या होगा, व्हेन दे हैव प्लस चार्ज दे बिकम इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिशिएंट और इलेक्ट्रॉन अट्रैक्टिंग, तो देन दे विल हैव नेगेटिव आई इफेक्ट। चार्ज ज्यादा होगा प्लस चार्ज ज्यादा होगा मोर स्ट्रॉन्गर नेगेटिव आई, अगर चार्ज ज्यादा नेगेटिव होगा तो क्या होगा, दे हैव मोर प्लस आई इफेक्ट। इनमें क्लियर हुआ क्यों है, यहाँ पे रेजोनेंस की वजह से क्या होता है, ईच ओ हैव लोअर इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी, so compared to O-, CO-, will have less electron repelling nature। ये चार्ज नहीं है इसमें कुछ भी है, तो इसमें क्या हुआ, इसका हुआ they have only plus I। एडिटिव की वजह से क्या होता है कि तीनों मिला के देंगे ऑन सेम पोजीशन से इलेक्ट्रॉन देंगे, तो मोर इलेक्ट्रॉन रिपेलिंग पावर देन दिस, ठीक है। इन हैलोजेंस आपको देखिए सिंपल क्राइटेरिया था, इन हैलोजेंस मोर द हैलोजेंस इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी, then more is the negative effect, because this inductive effect is obtained or observed only in the covalent bonds, इसलिए। now if I take the example here, negative I और plus I का meaning through one example, like if I suppose take here CCl, if I take 3CH2 group, so I told you this inductive effect is always what here, relative in nature। in this case compared to carbon, chlorine is more electronegative, so chlorine have electron withdrawing nature, then the carbon chain have electron repelling nature, and 3 carbon will add up the plus I effect, so as a whole it is higher। that is how you can take here। and then if it is taken negative I effect, negative I क्या सकता है, if I take here like in CC bonds, if I take alkynes group, how alkyne group can have negative I effect in the carbon chain। इसका लॉजिक क्या होता है, in the let's say in this case this carbon is sp hybridized, this carbon is sp3 hybridized। already discussed, if you this we have discussed already, if you remember that for the same elements, if you take the value of electronegativity, it is directly proportional to percentage s character in the hybrid orbitals। meaning if I take carbon atoms, when carbon atom are sp hybridized, they are more electronegative than sp2 carbon, then sp3 carbon। आपको याद होगा ना, we have taken the order of the group having negative I effect, that the alkynes or alkane aromatic groups they were having negative I effect। क्यों होता है उनका negative I, इसका रीजन ये होता है कि when carbon atom is sp hybridized, it have how much s character, if it is taken s character here, percentage for write s character percentage, it is 50%, it is 33.3%, it is 25%। so when they have more s character, रीजन क्या होता है कार्बन का, means s का shape, s will have spherical shape, so when the orbitals are having more s character, they are more close to nucleus, so attraction is more for the electrons। attraction more means the group or the carbon atom which is sp hybridized is more electronegative than sp2 carbon, which is more compared to sp3 carbons। that is the nature here। one point more remember, if for the same element this electronegativity is also directly proportional to oxidation state. If same element have +2, +3, +4 type oxidation state, then higher the oxidation state, because when they have high oxidation state means the nucleus have more effective nuclear charge. When the group have more effective nuclear charge, then the group will have more electronegativity, and therefore will also link with the group to have more negative effect. That's reason के alkynes or alkenes or aromatic groups, they can have negative effect, because in alkynes carbons are sp hybridized, in alkenes carbons are sp2 hybridized, benzene ring or aromatic group carbons are sp2 hybridized. So sp2 hybridized means they are more electronegative in nature. sp2 means, like if I take example CH3 in benzene ring, it is attached here. In benzene, all the carbon atom in the benzene ring, they are sp2 hybridized, and in this methyl group carbon is sp3 hybridized. sp2 means this carbon become more electronegative, this carbon is less electronegative, so shifting of electrons in the carbon chain is towards the benzene ring. So methyl have in this case plus I effect, and benzene ring have in this case negative I effect. If I suppose write one example more, COOH group, you discuss in this case benzene ring have negative I effect, methyl have plus I. अब यहाँ पे क्या होता है, COOH group have more electron withdrawing nature than benzene ring. So in this case electron shifting will be opposite. So meaning what, benzene ring have in this case plus I effect, and COOH group have in this case negative I effect. COOH group have negative I and benzene ring have in this case plus I effect. So this is negative I plus I means or indicative here. Clear? So let's take in here negative I or plus I. This point explained to you that negative I or plus I effect are not always absolute. They are compared the table, or we have taken the values. We have taken this entire sequence. It was compared to hydrogen. But if you take the examples wise here, in this case benzene ring have negative I effect because carbon atom or the group attached is sp3 hybridized, so electron direction towards benzene. But यहाँ पे उल्टा होगा, because COOH have strong negative I effect. In such case benzene will have plus I effect. तो means electron withdrawing or donating nature is not absolute. आपको ग्रुप को देख के बोलना पड़ेगा कि इलेक्ट्रॉन शिफ्टिंग का डायरेक्शन क्या है. उन दोनों के डिफरेंस ऑफ द, उन दोनों ग्रुप के किसमें देखेंगे, डिफरेंस ऑफ ग्रुप्स इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी. ठीक है, और देखते हैं एग्जांपल्स में. देखिए हमने बोला कि CN ग्रुप, हाउ CN ग्रुप कैन हैव नेगेटिव आई इफेक्ट इन द कार्बन चेन. लॉजिक बहुत सिंपल है. या CN और कैन टेक CHO ग्रुप, CHO और कैन टेक COR, COOR, COCl type different groups. In all they have one common type arrangement. That which is taken here. एक तो है इसमें रीजन कार्बन का हाइब्रिडाइजेशन sp है, यहाँ पे कार्बन क्या है sp2 है, ये सारे कार्बन क्या है sp3 हाइब्रिडाइज हैं. सेकेंड लॉजिक क्या होगा, इन CN पोलर बॉन्ड, नाइट्रोजन और डेल्टा माइनस चार्ज, तो इन द कार्बन दे इंड्यूस डेल्टा प्लस चार्ज. सेम here also, C delta plus O delta minus, because of polar bonds the group will have automatically electron withdrawing nature, and the carbon chain have plus effect here. If it is same for same region, SO2R type group taken here in the carbon chain. Again the sulfur and oxygen atoms, O are more electronegative than sulfur atoms, so sulfur have delta plus charge. Again the group can have negative I effect. Nitro group for same region. And delta plus, so the group will have in this case strong negative I effect because of two oxygen attached to nitrogen, which make the nitrogen more electron deficient, or the group will have in this case high negative I effect. NO2 group is having higher negative inductive effect. That the group order of negative I and plus I examples. Now for the different groups or for the different effect, what are the main applications? See, applications we will study along with the resonance applications, because normally what happens, inductive effect alone is not able to explain the compound's acidic and basic nature in many cases. So we will study the applications along with the resonance. But I'll take just basic idea here. The group which are having plus I effect, they increase or they try to increase basic strength of bases and try to decrease acidic strength of acids. इस मेन एप्लीकेशन. एंड नेगेटिव आई में क्या होता है? दे ट्राई टू इंक्रीज एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ of acids and try to decrease the basic strength of bases. Basic strength of bases is one of the most common application of this inductive effect in acidic and basic strength of the compounds. They increase basic strength and decrease acidic strength. इसमें उल्टा है. They increase the compound acidic strength and decrease the compounds basic strength. Then factor like polarity, we can explain or link with this property inductive effect. तो उतना ज़्यादा important applications नहीं है इसमें. जो भी इसका आएगा applications आपको हम पढ़ाएंगे साथ में किसके along with the resonance applications. तो let us now come on topic resonance.